Hey, spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6, the Saladin game. We're playing with a modded game, and you can find a link to all the mods in the description of the video, just in case you guys haven't realized that yet. I'm going to pull back here, and I'm going to leave this archer where it is. Need this archer to move forward as well. Why don't you do a little exploration? I will choose our production here in Barca. And so they're just barely not growing, which means we need a granary here. In Sanana, I need a granary. We just finished a builder, which is nice. I will be getting the jade online because that's an extra amenity. I will be sitting you still for a little bit. I will stick a mine here, just so when we finish this granary, we'll have something to work. I might even chop out this builder, just to speed up the improvement of these tiles. Celestial Navigation is about to finish, which is a shrine upgrade, which actually spreads faith around pretty nicely. It also allows us to get the harbor going, and since we don't have any directly coastal civilized cities, we are going to want a harbor really early in Aleppo, so that we can actually build. Oh, we finished Petra. Yes. Oh, you don't know how good I feel about this. You don't know how good I feel. Look at this city now. Look at these tiles. Good grief. Oh my god. It's a godlike city now. This is going to be one hell of a city. So, do I go for the market upgrade here? You need a population of 7 or greater. You're going to need a builder, actually, to get you some farms so you can grow a little bit taller. You, Mecca. Yeah, get that holy site finished. Shrine upgrades. Purchase an apostle, and then purchase a second apostle. We've got 2 apostles for the price of 1. Good stuff. I will grab the renovated shrine because it should extend a little bit of extra faith in my empire. I will drop a city here in Hama. So I think that's all of the cities I wanted to settle, right? For now. I think my empire is big enough and difficult enough to manage that I won't make it even more difficult for myself. I do want this guy to actually build a builder and send it down to Hama. So that's something I'm going to want to remember. In the meantime, Hama needs to get some of its basic buildings going, like the granary, the ancient walls, the monument. I'll get started on the granary. Yeah, you know what? Let's get the monument. Okay, we built that. I'm going to want to get some of these online for this city. I will chop here, get this builder out, and then that means I can get started on potentially, which one do I want to get started on? Do I want to get started on the campus, or do I want to get started on the harbor, or do I want to get started on the commercial hub, or the holy site? I think I could use a couple of harbors. Let's have a look here. So how are we doing on the all science? We are about to recruit a great scientist. But to get a great scientist, we're working on a great merchant. I would like more great merchant points, actually. So I tell you what I will do. I'm going to grab a commercial hub here early. Unit needs orders. I want to move you forward a tile. Unit needs orders. I'm going to move you here and I'm going to level you up. +1 sight range. I'm going to keep you fortified until healed. Keep scouting. We found the lair of the barbarian. We've got a second archer moving up here, which is really good. That's what we were hoping for. We've got a builder coming out. We've also got a holy site coming out. We're taking some hits. So it looks like this swordsman has fallen back to punish this scout. which was to be expected. So we just finished games and recreation. So the curious question is, did anyone get the Colosseum? And no, no one has taken the Colosseum yet. So we could rush that Colosseum here as well. Let's have a look. What cities could I get the Colosseum in a reasonable amount of time? Athens, Cairo, or Mecca would be three pretty decent choices. And I think, if I go for the Colosseum, that would be a lot of amenities. So where would be the optimal place to place it to capture as many of these cities as possible? One. So let's see. One, two. Let's say I placed it here, and here, right? What sort of reach are we talking? So we'd capture that. We'd capture that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd capture that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd capture that. So if I built the Colosseum here, that would be one hell of a coup for me in terms of stuff. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it and see if I can do it. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I'll give it my best goddamn shot. I'm going to trade with Baghdad again. I will claim this scientist. And I actually am going to finish this holy site first. Okay, I could get a promotion here, or I could evangelize a belief, which is what I want to do. We're going to pick up tithe, I think. We will confirm tithe, and then I will evangelize another belief, and then we'll pick up mosques. We will confirm that. And then if I go in here, I will purchase 15 faith. What? I don't have enough faith to purchase that? What? Okay. You're dead. Okay. Go be a scout. Say, what tiles are you working? I need you to chop that. I want to get this iron online. I will get this online because that actually gives me a decent little boost. Awesome. I'm happy with that decision that the city made for me. We'll go to the next turn. I'd say the turn transitions in this game aren't so bad now. We're about 20% way through the maximum turn limits of the game. And how far are we? I haven't met anyone yet, which is worrying. So that was a dead unit that I'd expected. So let's check out the science victory. So we are up here at least. Someone is ahead of us, but we're not bottom of the barrel on science, which is what we want. So in Homs, we just finished a commercial hub. I have so many forests. The city has pretty bad production, so it's going to need like buildings that give it production to help it stay competitive. I could get a market. So I've got a commercial hub, I've got a holy site, I could grab a campus. Do I want to upgrade these? I think I could grab that. That would speed up my great merchant, just so I'm ahead of the curve. Oh, speaking of which, I could probably switch my government now. But I'll wait until I hit the next I'll wait until I hit the next recorded history thing. Actually, is there one I could pick up in just one turn? Just to quickly switch? No, not really, so I'll have to pick that up. Why can't I faith purchase this mosque? It should be 15 faith. What is going on? What the hell? Repair the palace building. So let's have a think about what we're going to do here. Campus is definitely what we're going to do here, actually. Yeah, if I stick a campus here, it'll get good adjacency bonuses. So how are you doing? How are you doing? We've got a good tile over there to work. You send that over to Hama. See, what tile are you working, Hama? What are you growing to? Not much. I will get this online for you. Let's see. So in Barca, I could get another builder, but I don't really want to do that. Although getting this improved would be pretty nice for the city. If I grab the watermill, it'll help the city out. It'll give it a little bit of food and production. The city is not going to be very good for a long time, unfortunately. We're doing a little bit of scouting over here. We still got some stuff to kill up here, but we're going to do that nice and slowly. I will chop out this district, take a few turns off it. Alright, nice one. We will stick a mine here. Where's my industrial hub going? There, maybe? I don't know. We'll figure all that out in time. I will get this online as well. An extra quarry. That should be a total improvement. So we've got two pretty decent tiles here. Got a granary about to be finished. We'll go next turn. So we're rushing the ability to explore the world right now, but we are going to need, possibly in Aleppo, I think the next thing we're going to grab is a harbor. I think that's going to be important. So we just got shipbuilding, which is pretty good. There are some one-turn techs here that we're going to want to pick up, and mainly horseback riding. So in Cairo, we just finished the madrasa, and now our science should be getting pretty out of hand. But we actually can't see anyone to know that, which is a bummer. We've got some one-turn stuff here to finish off. I could go full food here. And I may just do that. We'll see. I do want a commercial hub. And I do want a holy site. Let's grab our commercial hub first. Oh no, that was meant to go here. I'm a dumbass. I should have put a pin. Why didn't I put a pin? My hubris. I put pins here, but I didn't put a pin here. I just lost a I lost a little bit of production. It's not a huge deal, but it's less efficient. It's a mistake. Now I have something I can point to that I made a mistake. So if I do this, I should get a very slight increase of my science. Not a bad amount, actually. If I go into religion map mode, this tile is actually, So my religion is spreading throughout my empire. There should be some, getting a little bit of money for my beliefs. I'm pretty happy about my religion spreading, actually. It seems to be spreading at a fairly decent rate. We're moving our archers up here to try and close out this guy. I will put a mine here. Where are you growing to? You're growing to those cows. Okay, next turn. Put a mine here to improve the city. About to finish this. Oh, the camel archer. Cool. We didn't really need it. Right, we have a builder finishing here. Pretty much immediately what we're going to do with this builder is drop a farm, because the goal was to improve the housing situation in this place. Yes, and that has been achieved. That should mean we should be able to grow here a little bit. I could pick up a watermill. Or I could grab the market upgrade, which would be a little bit of extra money. I'll take the extra little bit of money, because it'd be about 10% of my income right now, of my net income. Granary upgrade could help this city grow a bit. It does need to do that, but it also needs some other stuff. Like I would really like a... Hmm. Could really use a harbor. If I put a harbor on this side, that means... Hmm. I do have some coastal cities, so a harbor over here isn't terrible. Although there's a better harbor here, sadly. Well, no, there's actually a really good harbor here if I put a commercial hub here as well. So I'm going to get a harbor here really early. So you need a granary now. We'll drop a pasture here. And then the big thing to do will probably be get that tobacco online as well. Let's see. Get this warrior moving up. You hit this guy next turn, or next unit rather. I will drop a mine there, and that will improve things slightly in the city. I will lock down the good tiles, and then I want you to... Your final action will be to get that pasture online next turn. We've got another madrasa coming online here, which is going to be a pretty big boost to our science. It'll be pretty much accounting for about... what's 8... So what's 5 divided by 40? 5 divided by 40 is an eighth, right? So it'll be about a fourth. It'll be at a 16th of our science totally. Knowledge of astronomy has advanced. Excellent. Let's have a look here. So this city has some growing pains that it needs to take care of, mainly in the form of needing some farms. Really is all it needs. I should stop zooming in and out and stuff. But it also really needs monuments. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a builder here. No, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab monuments because it needs the culture. It's been in a bad shape. So yeah, I want to get a mine here because that's the tile that it's working. I also need to plan out. I think there will be a harbor going here. So I'll put a pin on that, and then I'll put a pin on this because this is where the commercial hub will go by default. So this will be the harbor. No, the harbor is this, right? Yeah, that's the harbor. This will be the commercial hub. Then I will want to steal this tile and improve that because I think I would rather work this for it to grow a little bit quicker. And then I will put a science district here and a holy site there, and we'll just kind of like, it doesn't matter, those are interchangeable. Although probably I want the science district right there. And then the rest of the tiles will be like human worked or citizen worked. So let's have a look. Working that tile. I could chop some of this forestry, but I could also use it as a national park. So I mean, I have to make that decision at some point, and I'm not ready to make that decision. So I just won't. Instead, I will chop this forest though, because it'll speed up the rate at which I get this science district. Time to start doing some damage to this guy. Next turn. So we just got progress towards guilds. We just got recorded history, which unlocks the Great Library, the amphitheater, and 100% campus adjacency bonuses. I think I'm still happy with all of this. These don't inspire me too much, although I will change my government to Classical Republic now. That's going to be a good change for me. It means I can now slot in something like the first envoy thing, and I can use up some of those envoys I have stacked up. It also means I can select another economic policy if I so choose. Campus adjacency. I could get an extra little bit of gold out of my trade routes. I'll do that. Get that little bit of gold. Speaking of trade routes, pick up a trader here. Let's finish your campus because I have I have a harbor dropping out over here. Let me chop here to speed that up a little bit. You're gonna go here and rest next turn or next unit rather. Why can't I purchase the mosque? Oh, now I could. And it should be getting, now if I go in here and I modify things, should be getting, yeah, plus 10% from religious building yield. Really nice. The extra little bit. I'm a little light on culture, guys. I'm a little bit light on culture, but we do need the science. So I kind of want to get a theater square somewhere, but I'm not sure where. I'll get the granary here so that you can grow a little bit taller. I'm going to want to shoot these two guys. I want to back up with this guy and then move this guy into position and more forward. We're slowly cutting our way through here. Turn transitions are quite long, but it's not. No, it's not. It's not. Honestly, I think the Crazy Scotsman's Omnibus mod was actually the worst for turn transitions. The one I played with Rome like months and months ago. Okay, so we have a workshop now, and we have +1 production on mines, which is really nice for some of these cities. I think we're going to go here, and I think this city's going to have problems with growth, but it'll have decent production, so I'm going to grab the granary nice and early. Now in Mecca, I need you to build the Colosseum really fast. Hopefully we'll be able to get that in a reasonable amount of time. You have 6 citizens, but you're only working like this many tiles. What if I were to purchase a Petra Hill? Or 2 for you. Yeah, that would be pretty nice, wouldn't it? I'm going to want to get them improved, actually. Could I purchase a builder? I don't think I have enough anymore. No, I spent my money. And Hama. Okay, you just got your monument, so that's going to help you grow a little bit. I do want you to get a granary at some point also. So we'll do that to help you grow, and then we'll stick a mine down here. That's pretty good. Yeah, I will get this here because that'll improve your housing situation. It should make you go up to 4 housing, which is okay since we have 2 housing giving buildings. I will also pick up the fish here. The fish improvement should be pretty good. I will drop a mine on this tile because this city just needs a better tile to work. That's why I dropped that mine there. Just needed some food, or rather just needed some production. Had decent other stuff. Grab a pasture here, and that city should work that pasture now. Yep, very nice. Okay. I'm going to move this guy forward a tile, move this guy back a tile. I'm going to have this guy fortify, and then we're going to choose this guy. We're going to have this guy fortify until he's healed. I'm getting through these. I feel like I'm getting through these turns at like a pretty good pace. You know, I don't feel like I'm being bogged down. Yeah, like I feel like I've done a good job so far. I think I said this earlier. I really don't feel like I've made any major or huge mistakes that are like easy to point out. Oh, I think this is a great merchant. Yes. I think I actually want to pass on this because I really don't care about this guy at all. I'll let someone else take it. Um, should be only two or three turns until we get a new option here. We just finished a commercial hub. Right. Yeah, I think I will pick up some of these guys, like the monument. I could really use the culture from the monument. So I'm going to grab the monument upgrade in a bunch of different cities that have it as an option. Culture has fallen behind a little bit at this point. Although it isn't too bad, but it is falling behind, which is a little worrying. We don't want it to fall too far behind. That gets a bit scary because then you don't have the cards you need to produce the stuff that you need. Right. I will go hook up those crabs. We'll start hammering this guy. Nice one. You need orders. I'll have you just sit here for a moment. Where's your... Go auto-explore, you piece of shit. So did you ever do that in games? Did you ever just like shit talk your units when you were playing? Like I used to do that in Age of Empires. Like I would just like every time I was playing with. Actually, speaking of Age of Empires, I need to play that game some more. Yeah, but like whenever a builder was being dumb and wouldn't like do what I asked him, I was like, you know, calling him names when I was younger. Got me in trouble sometimes when people heard me doing that, but you know, it was worth it. That guy was a jerk. I think I'm going to get started here on an industrial zone because this city does have a lot of quarries and it'll help it get a lot of production. So I'm going to stick that there. That's where I wanted it to be anyway. Uh, Baghdad got its monument upgrade. It's going to help even out this culture problem I have a little bit. I do want to get to mosques, so I will grab this temple real quick. Um, and similarly here, I want to get to mosques, so I'll grab the shrine and temple. Plus, the extra faith is actually really nice. You can use them as exploration units, and I'll be able to make a bunch of national parks later. Yeah, grab the madrasa, please. The madrasa just gives so much science that it's absolutely worth going for. Oh, you know what I need? I need some traders. I'm going to send them all over to old Mecca there. I'm going to go for an early harbor here as well. I'll be putting my commercial hub here. Yep. So I'll put my harbor district down there. I'm going to be putting a mine on this iron. I'm going to stick a fish farm here, and that should actually make that a workable tile. No, not quite. But the next person should work it. Do I want to use it on this city? No, I think I wanted to. I think I wanted to try. What I want to try this game, if I didn't explain that, is I want to try putting all of my trade routes in a single city to see if I can make like an Uber city. And since this city already has like a really good production, you know, seems like a no-brainer to use it. And you know, it's funny. It just turns out that it's Mecca that we're doing it in. um, we should be able to get through another couple of turns here. These guys want me to train a pikeman, trigger an inspiration for defensive tactics, train a galley, progress towards reformed church, Huey Tokoli. There are a couple of lakes here, Yerevan in particular. If I were to kill Yerevan, I could build a pretty good Huey, but I don't think I care too much. I would like to get some more culture here to speed up the acquisition of tiles. And again, I just need a little bit more culture around my empire. So I'm going to be focusing on getting that aspect back up to speed. I will trade with Cairo. All roads lead to Mecca in my empire. I will improve this. We have vastly superior tile, and then I'll also get these gems online actually fairly soon. Right, we're going to shoot this guy. And we'll shoot him again. I'm going to have this guy rest a little bit next turn. Looks like one of my archers actually managed to get a promotion from fighting barbarians, which is actually, you know, fairly rare to get promotions from fighting barbarians. I'm going to drop a crab fishing boat here, and that'll be like the next thing that you guys work for the bit of gold. Next turn. So how do I feel about our current trajectory? Well, we already have universities unlocked, so I'm thinking we're going to be going for cartography, and then we're going to pretty much we're going to try and make basically Mecca our super city for production, where we're going to make all our space parts. So we just completed the shrine in Homs, and I want to get up to the faith purchasable temple thing. Let's have a look at the religion map mode. How far are we from getting my religion adopted here? We're not too far from getting it adopted. We might even spread it ourselves a little bit, but it looks like it's passively spreading without too much intervention from me. So I don't think I need to do anything there. All right, you just got your monument upgraded. You don't need any food right now. You could mainly use a bit of housing, which would be the building the harbor would give you a bit of housing. I think we'll get to work on the library and the madrasa just for the extra science. Right, I'm going to get you to get a galley. Because one of these guys has trained a galley as a thing. Now, I think I do have a couple of envoys here that I could use up. And before I get the thing... Well, I don't think it matters. I'm not going to get Candy's one. So I may as well pick them up and get the +2 from them. And then when I train the galley, I'll be able to switch out from... I'm currently using the +2 envoys from city-state things. Now I'll be able to switch that back to something more sensible. Right, I'll pick up extra range strength and I'll move this archer forward. I will then move this guy forward. Looks like there's just a spearman over here. Happy days. That's what we were hoping for. The workshop upgrade is kind of what I'm chasing here in this city, because there's going to be 5 quarries inside of it eventually. That's why I was kind of... I might also pick up a theater square here to get the old bit of the culture growth to make it grab some more tiles quicker. So this is the workshop upgrade. I'm pretty happy about that. That's going to be what I'm chasing here, because that'll be +3 production here as well as a +1, and a bit of housing too actually, which is pretty nice. So we just get the mausoleum. So we got Barqua here. Right. I think I will take this floodplain away from Mecca, because Mecca's not using it. And that'll help support this city quite a bit. I could even put a farm there. In fact, I might even pick up another builder here. I'll grab a trader, though, because I do need another trader. Okay, Damietta finished its own trader. I'm going to move that trader over to Mecca, because I'm trying to centralize all of my trade routes, like I was saying, to see how that works out for me. I think I've done that before, and I wasn't mad about it, but I figured I'd do it again. Right. Yeah, you're going to need a monument here, because I'm really low on culture, and again, you're also going to need a monument, because I'm just really, really low on culture. You're actually, you know what you're going to need? You're going to need an aqueduct. So I'll drop an aqueduct on this city just to help it grow a bit before I do anything else with it. Oh, you know what? I could get an aqueduct in this city. Jeez, I hadn't thought of that. Right there, I could do it. And I will. Maybe. How do you have +7 food already? Jesus Christ. From water. Oh, you're on fresh water. Never mind. You don't need an aqueduct. Never mind. Never mind. Instead, I will get a... could help you grow a little bit. Or I could get started on your harbour. I'm building a lot of harbours, though. I have a couple of harbours going already. Do I really need another one? No, I don't think I do. I don't think I need another one. Although it would give me a trade route. Yeah, I'll grab the harbour. +4 gold and a trade route. Yeah, I'll take the harbour. Sure, why not? Yeah, I'll build a harbour here and then we'll delete this pin. Oh Jesus, that's a crossbowman. Right, well, I guess that's this out of the question now. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. We're going to need to go back and upgrade these guys. Explorer. So we're almost at the point where we can get caravels. Yeah, you should be running. Divine Right has advanced. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're probably going to grab a few scouts around my empire. Just anywhere, if I can build a scout in one turn, I will. I'm going to send this to Baghdad. I'm going to send this one to Homs. I will stick down another mine here. Let's get these guys out of Dodge. Just run them back to safe territory. Next turn. Oh Jesus, I was meant to end this episode. I forgot to end the episode. Here, listen. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember that I love you all very much. Please remember to subscribe to my channel to get notified when new videos come out. If you want to directly support my channel, please leave a like on the video. And if you want to give me your feedback, go ahead and leave a comment. But we did just get the Colosseum, which is really good news. That's really, really good news. But I'll be back in the next episode. The next episode will probably be a little bit shorter, but don't sweat it. See you guys. Bye-bye.